I heard something about Dormopolis.
We've written every version of Neighbors 2. Literally every version. There's a third act which took place in the Ash Juice, the character of Ash Juice, who you may or may not remember from the first film. He became the big bad guy. It literally made no sense. It was like something like a Mortal Kombat. He ended up somehow screwing over the sorority, and they had to go to this place called Dormopolis. And we thought it'd be funny if there was a Chiron at the beginning of Blade Runner, describing Dormopolis, and then there would be literally a helicopter shot over a giant dorm with flames shooting out around it. And we wrote this whole set piece of them breaking into Dormopolis, and it was a little bit of the raid. There was a raid element where there was one
fighting.
Door. Yeah, no, it was we figured it out. There was one door to Dormopolis because I'm sure many of you have been to colleges where the dorms were built right after the riots of the 60s, and there's one entry, it's basically giant concrete structures. And so there's one entrance, and they needed to get into...
What happens when they get inside Dormopolis? Is it the ultimate party? Is that what it is?
There's basically... No, the frat had stolen the sorority's money. The evil remnants of Delta Psi had been kicked off campus. That's what it was. They had, at the end of the first Neighbors, no longer had a house, and so had to live in Dormopolis, and we're trying to raise money to move back into the house. And we're throwing a giant party on every floor of Dormopolis to raise money. And so Mac and Kelly and everyone had to go in, with the sorority girls, were going into Dormopolis to steal the money they were making. And each of the floors had a different theme. There was a Fast and Furious party, so there were all these guys dressed as Vin Diesel, and they were had to fight Vin Diesels, and I remember one of the Vin Diesels was we're family, and started to fight. I think Zach also, he gets over the loudspeaker and says we're taking over Dormopolis, and it causes a riot to happen. There's an
just in the raid.
Yeah, just it was the raid. We were just doing that. We just liked the raid a lot, and I wanted to shoot the raid. And as a comedy director, you never get to shoot the raid, and I was I want to shoot the raid. And so, long story short, we sent the script to Rose, and Rose called me and said, "Do I have to be in the part with Dormopolis?" She was "Does Kelly need to show up for that part?" Which was her very polite way of saying Dormopolis sucks. And so we looked at it and we were "Oh yeah, she's right. This makes no sense. It's a repetition of the other parts of the movie." And would you guys want to see Dormopolis? I mean, we could do a third one. Okay, Dormopolis. All right. Neighbors 3, Dormopolis.
It's Neighbors 3.
Dormopolis, yeah.
Look, anybody that wants to describe Neighbors 3, all they need to say, the raid plus Blade Runner plus Neighbors, and that's Neighbors 3.